Hi YouTube, Doug Wallman here. I'm here to do an unboxing today. I will be unboxing the M3 MacBook Pro Max, otherwise known as the MacBook Pro M3 Max. I've heard it said both ways and probably even other ways, but I checked and both ways are totally acceptable. I know I get kind of, I want to say confused, but like, okay, so how do I say it? So I checked up on that terminology and both are acceptable. M3 MacBook Pro Max or MacBook Pro M3 Max. It is just a little confusing. Let me get to the unboxing and then I may get into just a few of the details. This will not be really a technical video. I last had a MacBook from 2012. It's way back there. No, sorry, this one is not my last one. This one's probably even older. This one is from 2012. So that's my best performing computer right now, and it's not too bad on 1080p video, but when you get to 4K, it's still kind of doable, maybe short clips. But yes, I have done long clips, like more than an hour long, and it takes a long time. But let's get to the unboxing. I kept this, I did not open this right away. I kept it for like a day. So I thought, I kept it for like a day because I thought if I'm gonna unbox this, I'm gonna put some effort into it when I kind of feel like doing it. There's not a bunch of other things going on, but I didn't want to squeeze it into my schedule. So here we have it. I'll shut up and unbox. So yes, I got this from Amazon, and yes, it was used good, they say. Because I wanted to knock off some money. I think it knocked off maybe, I won't say, well, maybe approximately $250 or $300, but and it says right here, thanks to you, this product has a second life. So let's get it unboxed. Nothing else in the box that I can see, and yes, this does look a little tattered on the box, but I'm guessing someone kept this for a month or within the allotted time and then returned it to Amazon. The box isn't in real great shape, or real bad shape for that matter. I'll read that again. Thanks to you, this product has a second life. We appreciate it. Amazon Warehouse, Amazon renewed and fulfilled by Amazon. So, well, it said used good. Let's open it. Woo! Should I hide the tension here or just let it be? Am I chillaxed or am I worked up and hyped up over this product? Yeah. Yep, kind of both. Whoa, 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 I can't even. Whoa. Whatever, right? Like, relax. It's just a MacBook Pro M3 Max. There is no comparison between like this 2012 that I had back there and this 2023 MacBook Pro M3 Max. I kind of do prefer to say MacBook Pro M3 Max, come to think of it, but now I got the, I forgot what color they call this. It's not space gray. I had to have all this stuff written down. That one I didn't. It's not space gray. It's space black. Nice. I would say it's packaged pretty well for being used good. It's basically the black. but I can't think of what it's called right now. Should I look it up real quick? Nah. I'll just put the words on the screen when I come to that part. Well, I think they took pretty good care of it. I'm lucky there. You know, that depends on how the light hits it and all that. See, it could kind of look gray, or it could look kind of black. I mean, I've seen some smudge that I created and then it instantly disappeared. From what I've heard on the reviews, it's not absolutely perfect, but it is much better than, I think, what they called the previous, like, space gray. I can't even think of what this gray is called because I honestly forgot. Wow. And I have my iPhone here, I could look it up. But I am communicating with my camera, which is also a new toy of mine. The EOS R7. And, yeah. I got B footage rolling here. So I thought maybe when I open it up, it would instantly fire up. I think that might be true if the battery was charged, but maybe that's not the case. I'm lucky if I even know how to turn this on. Really. Oh, it's going on. No worries there. And I hope they wiped it clean. That would be their own security risk, right, if they didn't do that. So, I could have gone with MacBook Pro, or sorry, the M3 Pro, but instead I got the Max. I got the base model of the Max.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver. If you know how to use VoiceOver, press Command F5 now to turn it on and set up your Mac.
So I'm not going
to learn how to use VoiceOver to set up your Mac.
Fine.
Press the Escape key.
So I almost, as a joke, said sorry for interrupting you, but no, I don't give it that much respect, do I? Well, maybe right now I do. What was I gonna say? So the sweet spot for a lot of people probably, it depends on your needs, of course. My needs probably really aren't the M3 MacBook Pro Max, but since this was used and is only a few $100 more than the M3 MacBook Pro, the M3 Pro version. Sorry, it gets kind of confusing when you have a MacBook Pro basic, laptop, and then you have the word Pro in there. So you have your base model of the whole lineup of the M3, which would just be the MacBook Pro or the M3 Pro. No, something like that. You know what I mean? And then there's the MacBook M3 Pro, and then I got the M3 MacBook Pro Max. So there's there's the base model, and then there's the Pro, and then there's the Max, is what I'm trying to say. And I could have easily went with the Pro, maybe the 18 gigabyte memory, because one of these, pretty much, whatever you choose for your configuration, you're stuck with it. So I decided I wanted to upgrade. Sorry, I'm trying not to be all giddy. Let's just relax, okay? So I think the sweet spot actually could have been like the 18 gigabyte. And maybe even for my needs, considering I came from a 2012 MacBook with the Intel chip, I could have been floored by the base version, maybe even like a M2 or M1, but I went with the M3. I don't think I really was going to go for the base version. So I was considering the Pro for sure. And then I thought, well, I'd probably want the 18 gigabyte version of that. But when I seen on Amazon they had this one used good. I decided to go with it. I don't know if you call that future proofing, but considering that I haven't really ever gotten or bought a new laptop, and technically this isn't new, but for all practical purposes, it really is. I just got a few $100s off. In my opinion, someone bought it, probably pretty techy, more techy than me, and changed their mind and returned it. So for all practical purposes, it is brand new. So I went with what maybe is even a little bit higher than my sweet spot. I got the 2023 MacBook Pro, and yes, I am reading this, I don't want to be confused here. The M3 Max chip with 14-core CPU. So this is the base model of the M3 Max. There's so many configurations, it could just blow your mind and blow your top, but I did look into it. So I got the one with the 14-core CPU, 30-core GPU, and 35 gigabyte unified memory. Used good as described by Amazon, and I think that's more than adequate. The only thing that really shows much tear is this box. I never did get into what was all in here. Sorry. They have their, I got too happy. Let's try to get this out of here, ruining my video or dropping it. The power supply, they have that in there. The USB-C cable, and probably some Apple stickers would be my guess. Sorry I didn't do that sooner. I was just more in the mood to get it out of there. You know what MacBook stickers look like, right? I see them in there. Trust me, they're in there. There they are. Welcome to your MacBook Pro. MacBook Pro automatically starts up when you lift the lid. For whatever reason that didn't happen. It's not offending me that it didn't. Maybe it would have if I gave it a little more time. But it wants to set up. I probably won't do that on camera. It's kind of my own time for that off camera. But anyway, yes, I'll repeat myself. I got the 14-core CPU, 30-core GPU, 36 gigabyte unified memory, and I really can't upgrade this unless I'm a total absolute geek, which I'm not that bad. I think I've seen people on some videos try to change the CPU, and I don't know if it was this model, but it was a pretty recent computer, I thought. So one model up from this would have been the 16-core CPU. So I didn't absolutely go all out. This could have been magnitudes of time, had more memory or, storage capacity, of higher capacities, hard drive. But so yes, I could have had a 16-core CPU or a 40-core GPU. That's their highest configuration, but I got the 14-core CPU and a 30-core GPU. Yeah, so my needs on YouTube should be satisfied. I could do everything I needed to on this old 2012 MacBook Pro. That is true. Kind of disclaimer, kind of true, because if I wanted to render something in 4K and it was a long video, I'd probably just have to let it run its course overnight or something. Most of the time it would succeed, but I had some failures and I had to try again. That's a pretty old MacBook. It has some little issues, I suppose. I don't even know what. I don't know any better. It's all I've really had is old computers, and now I've finally made the leap Well, besides my phone. I finally took the leap on a new phone too. I went from the iPhone 7 to an iPhone, was it 14? I think this is a Max too. I don't know, Pro Max. So this is a big leap for me. I got the iPhone. Was it 15? This might even be 15. I don't remember what's what anymore. Pretty amazing. I think I'll just get to setting it up. So what's my channel? What's it gonna do for my channel? I think I'll try to incorporate some maybe more regular videos, or at least I'll be inspired or encouraged to do videos, because some of the effort it took to do it with this 2012 model was just a bit too much for me, and it kind of took its toll on my inspiration even wanting to do a video. I do have this can do awesome video too, and it even has some cool depth of field effects that don't work so great with your glasses. And I did an upload on YouTube on that too. I never really did perfect that, but I guess I went for the Sigma 18 to 35 millimeter lens. Probably more so than shooting on my iPhone. But yeah, I still shoot with this. I mean, everything has its place. This is going to be an awesome adventure for me. I can't say I'll share everything, but I have some toys for this down here, like a different hard drive. By the time it's done, it's going to look like this. But I didn't open any of those yet. So this is called the Solar and S Global. That's what it says. I don't know. And you put a little, it looks like a memory stick. It looks like RAM, but it's really I guess like a hard drive. And then you also have your USB-C and HDMI and some couple USB ports in there, card slot, and a mini SD slot. So we're gonna have two of these. What's it called again? The Solar and S Global. I don't know, I've seen it on a review. I don't know if that'll capture that. This will capture it. This will capture it. I can't seem to orientate things right on screen. I want to twist my hand one way and it ends up being the wrong way. Wow, my bad. I really should just talk more on what this could do for my channel. My aspiration, my endeavor is just that I'll do better quality videos. I'm still going to be real. And if I burp or something, maybe I'll edit it out, maybe I won't. Basically. I mean, I'm not going to just sit here and belch, and rub my tummy or anything like that. But it was a pretty real, I endeavor to be real, but I still struggle with it like anybody else. I like to put my best foot forward. I don't think I struggle with perfectionism per se. There are probably elements of that intact, but certainly it's unraveled whether I wanted it to or not. Just how life goes. I tend to keep to my routine pretty good. I'm just kind of rambling now, but I'm going to enjoy this opportunity to make better videos for you, and I guess it could be time to end the video unless I can think of something else. It's going to be
macOS
awesome.
contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver. If you know how to use VoiceOver, press Command F5 now to turn it on and set up your Mac. If you would like to learn how to use VoiceOver to set up your Mac, press the Escape key.
Okay, I think it's time that I set this up, but just know, be on the lookout for some new videos and be blessed. And I pray that, just pray for me that I'll be able to come up with some good content, spiritual, not so spiritual, just whatever I feel led to share, that I'll be able to do that. I guess one of the things is I plan on reading Psalm 15. I'm not going to try to make a big spiritual mess out of it or anything, or even a beautiful mess, but who knows what will come of it. I'm going to flow with that. It's going to be one of my next videos, but I'll probably have others before that one, but just be on the lookout for it. And even if you're not spiritually or religiously inclined, I endeavor to be different so that you'd appreciate listening to my channel and not getting like a religious vibe. And if you do, I apologize, but I don't think you will. I think I have some good things to offer. And maybe maybe I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and I acknowledge that. But I think I've reached a few people who appreciated maybe my views or kind of my stance or position on things. So with that being said, I'll probably just close the video because my mind is probably leaning towards just getting this thing set up, installing Final Cut Pro and installing Logic Pro, at least those two things for now. And I already have some video I'd like to edit on this, so I imagine it's gonna, I'm gonna use the word bounce or render, or create a video much, much faster. The editing will be probably blow my freaking mind, if I dare say it that way. Just give me a moment here. You know, don't take this like some religious nutcase thing, but I do dedicate this computer and, to the Lord's work, which isn't going to be strictly religious or spiritual by any means, because we just need to relate to people on ordinary terms. I really do believe that, and not make everything spiritual. At least that's how I feel about things. Someone whose channel is exclusively prophetic, that's fine. I mean, I listen to you sometimes. But what's my niche going to be? Maybe I won't have any. I don't know. I've been thinking about some more ASMR, but first I want to kind of improve some things. I don't know if really the improvement's going to be so much that, you know, it's going to make my channels seem all that different, but it could. The improvement here is it's going to be a lot more ease of my workflow. I'm not going to be all frustrated trying to like edit the video when it's lagging and things like that. I could get by with 1080p without too much trouble, but if I want to kind of join the world at 4K, before that gets outdated, you know, I think it was time for me to do something about my channel, and I took the leap. So with that being said, I really better end my video, and wish me well that I'll get this all set up. It shouldn't be any problem. All right, peace out. Thanks for listening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. All right, so this is the 1080p camera, FaceTime camera, the MacBook Pro M3 Max. I'm using the microphone on the MacBook Pro M3 Max as well. How does it sound? Actually, the microphone, the internal microphone on this surprised me. It's not too bad. You know, normally I'd like to use an external microphone, but if I'm just trying to do a video or do a quick voiceover and try to patch something up, this would almost remove the incentive to use an external microphone. Or if I just want to quick upload a video, because I've been slacking off and I want to quick get it done, this might actually be a pretty good option right here. So I mean, it sounds great. I think I've been listening to it. I'm like, wow, And quit devaluing my expensive microphones. No, it's awesome. I think though what I will try is tethering my iPhone 15 Pro Max. Is that what that is? I can use the 4K on my iPhone, and we'll see what that looks like. I'll probably just continue using the microphone of the MacBook though, because MacBook's just a tad closer. All right, so now we have the iPhone 15 Pro Max using the 4K camera, so it should maybe look a little bit better. Let's get that position. It does seem to want to level no matter how you turn this. That's all right. It self-levels, I guess. So really, the issues here with this, getting this MacBook Pro M3 Max wasn't so much that I wanted to use the cameras and microphones on it, but like I said, it does sound pretty good, and it looks pretty good too. So I may use it sometimes, even though I just got myself a Canon EOS R7. This doesn't seem to provide too much of the depth of field. It does a little bit, actually. That's kind of cool, too. I think it'll be an awesome addition. No matter what I decide to use, I have options. Back to this hard drive. This is the Acasis. I have it open right now because it's the only way I could disengage the fan. But this is what this will sound like if I put the lid with the fan back on. That time it didn't turn on. Maybe it had enough of me disengaging all the time. Oh, because I had it in the wrong. So you have to have the contacts meeting each other. There you go. Then you have some ventilation on either side. So that's cool. I just didn't like the noise it makes, and it doesn't have like a way to monitor the temperature in such a way that it will turn the fan on and off as needed. It's just always on unless you take the lid off. There's a model underneath this model that has a button for turning the fan on and off, which I don't know why, I just automatically assumed there was such a thing on this model too. There kind of is, you just take off the lid. Hope it doesn't overheat. But I think for just a few minutes, you'd be absolutely fine. Plus, I don't know if those would work in conjunction with heat sinks, because this enclosure already acts as a heat sink, but I did get a couple heat sinks. Maybe at least I could put it in this one, because this may need one. Heat sink you can put on one of those SSDs. So I think it looks and sounds pretty good. What do you think? What are your thoughts? The microphone's pretty awesome. Of course, it's going to pick up that fan, right? So yeah, I would just turn it upside down. I don't really have a good spot to do this in. And it doesn't feel too warm, so I'm not too worried about that. But I wouldn't want it on like that or off like that indefinitely. The hard drive's still, mounted. It's just that the fan is off. So with that, I think I'll end the video. Yeah, really what I'm more concerned about though, like I said, was how fast does this render, how fast does this export video once I have all my clips and everything and edited everything the way I like it. I think I had roughly 45 minutes of video, and I don't remember exactly, but I think it was like 45 minutes worth, maybe just a little bit over. And some of it was 4K, some of it was 1080p. So yeah, we even lost more scientific prowess there to have a mixture like that. Plus I was exporting it to that external hard drive, but that's supposed to, be like a, what's it called, Thunderbolt or says right here how fast. 40 gigabytes per second. So I don't think it'd be too much of a bottleneck. I don't want to keep recording video on the internal drive. I mean, I did get more than just the base drive, but still I don't really want to do it too often. Don't want to fill that up. Oh, I could probably just empty it as needed. Anyhow, offload it. Is that the right word? I guess I just prefer to record straight to the hard drive. But yeah, I've rendered it, or what's the word, exported it in roughly, I'm going to say 17, 20 minutes, somewhere in there. There may be some factors why I didn't maybe do it a little bit sooner that aren't really the fault of the MacBook per se. That was pretty quick for me, and that's the fastest I've ever seen it done. Anyway, if I have like any different results, I'll let you know. But yeah, it was roughly, I think, 45 minutes. I even have some notes, but I think the notes are, let me take a look. So, my back recording here, I think I cut out just for a second. So I've been noticing too a little bit with when I tether. First video export on new M3 MacBook Pro. I was like roughly, I'm going to say roughly because honestly I didn't pay attention to the time at first. But it's like roughly 10:35 to 10:48. That's how long it took. When it was done, it turned 10:49 in a few seconds. I'm not sure if it began exactly at 10:35, but that's when I began to do stuff with export options for sure. Video was kind of like a mixture of 4K. Here it says video was 4K at over 42 minutes long. So it was like 42 minutes long, and it so 35, 40, 45. Actually, no, I lied. That was faster than 20 minutes. So that'd be the longest time, would be like 35 to 49. So, you do the math on that, which I don't really feel like doing right now, but 30. So I was kind of embarrassing myself here, not be able to do math in my head real quick. That's like 14 minutes. So what was I talking about before? Well, I said 15 and 20. So that was like 14 minutes to do a video that was a little over, I'm going to say it's like 42 minutes long. So that's pretty quick in my book. I don't know what y'all's computers are exporting. I don't know what your export speeds are, but I thought that handled it pretty well. I better let you go. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and we will see you in the next video. I guess that's all I care about for now, and I'm going to use Photoshop and Lightroom too. I haven't got that installed yet, but I better go, guys. Thanks for watching. All right, so now it's possible I'm recording at 4K. Not really entirely sure. I chose maximum for the quality, and this video, minus this segment I'm adding here at the very tail end, it took 9 minutes to bounce export this video. Now it's going to probably take 10 or 11 minutes, I'm guessing. Tell you what, if it doesn't take any more than 11 minutes, I'll just leave it as saying, well, 9 to 11 minutes. But I did it twice. I exported the video twice, and it took 9 minutes each time because I had little changes. I decided, oh crap, I need to make a change. So let's see if this takes, I'm going to say it's going to take 10 minutes if I end the video now, and this part may or may not be in 4K. Remember, I said I chose maximum for quality, so I'm thinking now it may be 4K, but it's tethered, and sometimes it does cut out. So thanks for watching.